reminds me of like them being WWE bungling up the Nexus.
Yeah. I think Team is so much even more too, but it's as far if they keep on going about Retribution, I mean they already messed up a lot, so they have to do a lot of rebuilding on that one, and if they want to do something more, then they're gonna have to, like I said, rebuild. But to keep on going this path, might as just make it look like a mid Carter or be done with it, one or the other. But they're not. They're just jobbers almost.
And do you think AJ needed a bodyguard?
Honestly, I think it's you know what a little reminds me of in a way. I think someone had this in their mind, my own viewpoint. They're trying to rehash more of Shawn Michaels.
Yeah,
and I think it honestly, I think it does okay for him. There wasn't a whole lot of talk about the big guy, well, at least from last week, and but I think it's okay. I'm fine with it. It gives him more of a heel shout to or heel shove. Heel's character, even
right.
more so. Even more so. But I'm alright. See where it goes. But yeah, they're trying to rehash, I think, more of what Michaels and Diesel did.
I don't know if it fits. For me, it doesn't seem like it fits style. I'm cool with him having like tag friends that are tag team and that follow him.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It just seems like the bodyguard's like a mismatch with AJ as a character.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about Lana being buried now by Asuka?
I thought that meant no sense.
It doesn't. And I'm wondering if this has something to do with the fact that her husband is on AEW.
To me, that's a whole lot of ego right there. If that would be the case. I mean, she has nothing to do with him as far as his career goes and him going to a different company. Basically, a new job. He fired him. That's your fault. You're the one who fired him. So what's he supposed to do? He needs a job, needs an income. He loves to wrestle, so he went somewhere else. What do you think he's going to do? Sit at home for the rest of his life, or hey, I want to wrestle, but you all fired me, so I have to go work for somebody else. Just like anybody else who has a job out there in any business, they go find their job somewhere else.
But that's how WWE operates.
Yeah. I know. That's why I don't like a lot of this thought process from we're gonna to basically punish you for him going to work somewhere else, and it goes along with everybody signs people from WWE. Sorry, I didn't bring that one up, but it's just if that is the case, that's just bullshit by far. But to me, for them doing a cool battle royal and then just making the title match look like nothing practically, it just waste of time. The whole 9 yards in that one.
Yeah, it's a big waste of time. And again, I don't put it past WWE and their ego to basically make Lana pay for Miro.
Yeah.
Which is complete garbage. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is. No, absolutely. Totally correct. It's, I think, there was even some concern from what she has, going to Moxley, Renee Young, was she a little concerned about her job status and how she's going to be treated when Moxley went to AEW. I'm like, and I understand her position in that, and even Lana's position if she felt that way. But it shouldn't be that way,
Correct.
They're married, but that's their personal life,
right.
That's their love and all that, and that's fine, dandy. But anyways, Moxley decided he didn't want to be there anymore, which is understandable. He found a new job. That's it.
He did it right. He didn't bail on them.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't bail on them at all. So you're gonna, it's, but as far as like I said, Lana, they I'm not saying I would put it past them either, but yeah, that is their mindset for this situation, which I said I'm not going to be surprised, but it's it's garbage. So y'all fired him, and man's got to have a job. So hey.
Yeah. What did you think about Mr. America? I mean, El Gran Gordo showing up to tag team with Tucker.
Mr. America. Mr. America.
Making fun of the fact that it's obviously Otis.
Yeah. Sorry, I just what you said that. I thought it was, something different. I thought it was funny. Not a whole lot thought into it, honestly, but I thought it was, entertaining for what it was, and it's the way around it, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you had the Battle of the Big Guys, which is, Strowman and Keith Lee on Raw. Yeah. I feel like WWE doesn't know what to do with these people, because I kind of feel like they don't know what to do with Keith Lee.
I can see that just by watching it, just like you're doing, just like everybody else is doing. I can see that right now. I know they're thinking, well, we have to build them up. I'm like, you can build them up, but you don't make it look like you're lost. Mm-hmm. Don't put them in squash matches. Oh my God, I hate squash matches. It's just like, and you have them take a big loss with Braun. It's like, all you had to do is make it look like two guys just whooping each other's ass, and it was that way. And they didn't. They decided Keith Lee should take the loss. And it just, so it's not very smart booking, and I don't know what they're in their mind, the big picture. Oh, we're thinking about 2 years down the road. Well, that's fine, but think about it right now, too. You have to get to 2 years down the road, but you get we got it the right way. So, anyways.
Yeah. I don't know. It's disappointing because they have a good talent in Keith Lee.
Oh, yeah.
And he could do so much, and he's being held back by bad creative.
Usually happens that way.
Yeah. Now, do you think the Owens and Bryan will actually become a tag team?
I think it'd be interesting. I think in time that they will, but obviously there's hesitation that it's good. That's some little bit of good storytelling as their past. I think eventually they could. Why not? And I think there's going to be a good setup for it. It's kind of the old 101 of it, trying to get forgiveness from Bryan for his KO's past. So, see how long they are going to go about this. And I'm thinking they're going to be on a Survivor Series team. So I think that would happen, which I'm thinking it will. They'll be on the same team.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they're a compatible group for a tag team. I think pairing up Bryan and Owens is kind of a mismatch.
Yeah.
You wouldn't pair up Stone Cold Steve Austin with Chris Benoit. Why would you pair up these two?
Yeah.
What do you think Chad Gable's going to go by now that he wants to quit as Shorty G?
Thank God he's done with Shorty G. When I saw him, I quit. I thought I was like, I know you're done, but I want to see what. I'm glad he said I'm done with Shorty G. I was like, thank God. It shouldn't even happen anyways. I'm thinking the series is going to be either called Gable or Chad Gable, but I'm thinking it's at least Gable. That's my guess is. But sounds like we could have heelish sometimes tactics, but I think we're going to see a lot more serious side of him, obviously. But looking forward to see where this character evolves to. But I think he's a hell of a talent that doesn't get looked at the right way by far. Mm-hmm. And it showed it obviously very much so when they did the Shorty G stuff. Oh, he's just some underdog that's overcoming things. I don't see that. No.
So I tweeted out something about this. Mm-hmm. I said I'm personally excited for us to see Chad of Green Gables.
Chad, what do you say?
Chad of Green Gables.
Oh,
it's reference to a book from when we were kids. Because they're going to butcher it completely. And I don't understand why I get it. Jason Jordan was probably more athletic like Kurt. I would have put the illegitimate child as Chad Gable to Kurt because they just look alike and wrestle alike.
Yeah. Jason Jordan, Chad Gable, obviously, they're has similarities, but also different. I think I don't know. My perspective, we may not have seen all there was to Gable. To WB and say, hey, you can't show too much off, can't overshow Jason Jordan. I don't know. I'm just speaking myself here, but it'd be nice to see something of characteristics of Kurt Angle too. I think he's got it in him, but I'm just glad they got rid of the sort of G name, and they said, "Oh, underdog overcoming obstacles." I'm like, they didn't show that, so I'm like, that character made no sense.
Yeah. I'm glad they're going to go away from Shorty G and to something else, but I just lack of confidence in WWE because their propensity to mess it up continuously. Yeah. Now with SmackDown, are you over the Seth Rollins versus Mysterio saga as much as I am?
There are some weeks where I can be a little bit. It's something that's there. It's not the worst overdone thing. It's really, it gets overdone, but it keeps me a little bit interested. But it's lost a little bit of appeal recently. But I guess you could say I'm not over it. I'm more looking at it like, okay, now your daughter's interested in Murphy, which I don't like Murphy, for different reasons. But we'll see where it goes. But they're going to slow it down towards the same thing. It's just over and over again. It's like, okay, let's take the story a little bit more further, a little bit quicker, and to get to the point, some kind of point.
Right.
So I guess that's my kind of answer there. Every week we're seeing the same thing. Is like, she's there for Murphy. Okay,
right.
Well, it's every week, so it's just go a little further with it. Get to the point. So anyway, that's about all I can think of for that one. But yeah.
With Dynamite, what did you think of the late dinner debonair?
I'm 50-50 with it.
I thought it was interesting, even though it feels like they messed up Donald's design and whatnot. But otherwise, I think it was really enjoyable.
Yeah, I said it was. I said I'm just 50-50 with it. It was entertaining for the singing and everything. I wasn't really, definitely was not into what they were doing with that. But the food was, that whole angle and everything spot, and that was cool. I was okay with that, but definitely was not 100% into it. But it was there. I thought they could have done a little something different. But looking forward to seeing what they're going. They're going to a town hall meeting for
the Inner Circle.
Yeah, see how that turns out to be. But I thought they could have done something different with the dancing and all that stuff.
Yeah, it is what it is. I found it very entertaining, and I'm glad that at least one company is trying something different.
Yeah, definitely. That's where I give the props at, basically. Definitely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Man, that 4-way tag match though, that was ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I dug the Bucks having dollars basically printed on their gear now.
Yeah, I've seen that too. It was that was a little new gear, basically. That was all right. I thought it was a lovely knock on all the fines they've had. Match was good, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
The ending, I was a little bit about. We're so close to pay per view now. What are they gonna do to continue the story of this match that's coming up? sounds like the Young Bucks maybe not be going to the finals, or not finals, but
Yeah.
not be having their match, I should say.
Right.